Hello, and welcome to this first lesson in interfaith ministry. In this lecture, I will be introducing myself, and I will cover some of the basics about spirituality and religion. So, who am I? I am an ordained interfaith minister via Universal Life Church. It is a free ordination program where I gave my government name and some legal information about myself. They ran a name check through the federal justice system, and they cleared and ordained me as a minister within a couple of days. I am a self-taught theologian. I am a professional spiritual advisor. I have an associate degree in special education. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology with a focus in applied behavior analysis, ABA for short. I am currently getting my master's degree in ABA. I am also in the process of becoming a Reiki healer. So, what is spirituality and what is religion? Spirituality is a free-form system of faith and practice based on the individual's personal gnosis, experience with the divine, and values. Religion, on the other hand, is an organized system of faith and rituals based on shared gnosis. Usually, religion will have a hierarchy who governs the system. Why be religious, and why you shouldn't be religious? Here are some arguments for being religious. First of all, you have direction with organized religion. You're not just winging it, and it's not based on emotions and feelings, which can quite literally change overnight. Religion has a sense of direction. You also might have a more financially supportive community. With that community will also come social validation and social acceptance. However, not everything is perfect. Some arguments to not be religious is that organized religions tend to have high or impossible expectations of their followers. Hardly any individuality is promoted, or for that matter, validated or accepted, and some might even exhibit cult behavior or cult mentality. In short, fall in line or fall out with the organized church or religious group. So why be spiritual? Individuality is encouraged in spirituality. Individuals who are spiritual but not religious can oftentimes ask questions without fear of retaliation. You can always believe what you want, and most importantly, your feelings matter. So how did religion get started? Where did it come from? In the early days of humanity, nomadic tribes started trying to figure out how the world around them works. How can one explain natural disasters and diseases without modern science? This is where the concept of spirits come in. Spirits are powerful invisible beings that can manipulate the various cycles of nature and life. For these early humans, good spirits were seen as helpful and protective guides and guardians. And with the good spirits came a concept of bad spirits, who were portrayed as harmful, evil, and destructive. You also had the concept of gods and goddesses. Gods and goddesses are very powerful spiritual beings who control the long-term effects of natural occurrences. For example, a god of water can bring life-giving rain to keep lakes, rivers, and wells full of water to help keep crops, people, and animals healthy. Or they can withhold it, which could cause a drought, or they could give too much, which in turn would cause floods. So here are some of the 5 major world religions. There are actually 5 major world religions. The first and most popular one is Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, and Buddhism. We'll be talking about all 5 of these religions, how they started, what has changed since their days of origin, and what has not, and why people are drawn to these religions. We will also, going forward, look at the concept of open and closed practices and various other beliefs, including cults and New Age beliefs. Thank you for coming, and I will see you in the next lecture.